In today's video, we're going to be taking a quick look here at tropical storm or tropical depression. I don't know which it is. We're going to see in a second, but Beryl here over Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas, which is obviously rapidly declining in intensity as it is over land. That's why I'm unsure if it has dropped to a tropical depression by now, as it is rapidly becoming a less serious situation. But we still have major impacts on the way with it, so don't get it twisted. We still can expect a lot of precipitation, some wind from this system, and we're going to be talking about that today, as well as the rest of the upcoming pattern. Now, we did just upload our winter forecast, preliminary winter forecast for the winter of 2024 to 2025, so be sure to check that out in the top right corner of your screen. Let's just dive into things, and again, we're looking at this satellite imagery, and we can see that it did have some swirl left over. Right in here, you might see a little bit at the beginning of that satellite imagery. It seems to have rapidly kind of just become a less and less tropical system here. There is still very tall clouds over parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas, however, so that is certainly something that we're going to be still watching for, and even some showers and thunderstorms still around that Texas coast to watch as well. Let's take a look at that cone forecast for this one. As you can see, it is a tropical storm. It is currently at 45 miles per hour, which is just above tropical storm status, so it is likely to become a tropical depression here over the next few hours, certainly by 1 a.m. tonight, heading into tomorrow on Tuesday, July 9th. You can see it's going to stay at a post-tropical cyclone, obviously, after that point, tracking over Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, and then through portions of Canada, believe it or not, there, through kind of like the mid to late point this week. Still, again, heavy precipitation can be expected with this one. We're going to see that here on this map. We can see it's still a pretty low pressure system there over eastern Texas. It's a pretty low pressure system here, but this should continue to drop in intensity over the next few hours and days here. We can see that outside of this system, this is by the time we're taking a look at Wednesday morning here, for the Ohio Valley, we'll have this system. We can see that there is still isolated, scattered about thunderstorms and showers around for the deeper south central, deeper south states, and for the southeast as well by this point. By Wednesday afternoon, we see thunderstorms flaring up for the Gulf and East coasts, which has been a common occurrence here over the last multiple days, and really is pretty common this time of year in general. By Thursday, this system will, for the most part, dissipate. We still see some showers and thunderstorms associated with Beryl over portions of Canada, but that should just feel like showers and thunderstorms by this point. We can see that there is pockets of precipitation, mostly along that Gulf and, again, East coasts there. Let's keep going towards Friday on July 12th, and we see for, again, the Gulf and East Coast here, we have thunderstorms prevailing. There is the isolated and very low chance of seeing some thunderstorm activity for the Northern Plains, Upper Midwest, Great Lakes, and portions of the Ohio Valley for the day on Friday, July 12th. Saturday on the 13th here, we can see that things get a little bit more widespread. Still the Gulf and East Coast here, but we do see that the Midwest and Great Lakes, we are seeing a higher probability of some showers and thunderstorms by this point. And then for the Southwest and Four Corner states here for Saturday, we're also seeing the chance of some passing showers or thunderstorms once again. Let's take this towards Sunday here on July 14th. A lot quieter here, so we're just going to skip right over that towards Monday the 15th. We do have a stronger low here in eastern Canada, bringing some showers and thunderstorms as far southward as the Mid-Atlantic, some of the Great Lakes and Midwest, as well as the Northern Plains here. So mostly impacting Canada, but some of the United States is seeing some impacts due to that. By Tuesday on July 16th, what we're seeing is showers and thunderstorms here along the areas of the Plains, Midwest, Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, and into the Northeast here, with that strong 991 still being present here throughout eastern Canada. Could feature some severe weather chances. I wouldn't be surprised here for the Ohio Valley into the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. Something to watch for early next week. Wednesday here on July 17th, we see a lot of that activity is dipping further south for areas like the Upper Midwest, Ohio Valley, into the Mid-Atlantic, and even the Southeast here. A whole lot to watch for on that date. And then Thursday, same thing, maybe even more intense for these areas, shaping up for the day on Thursday the 18th. For the total precipitation, try to find where Beryl is tracking. Not too hard. We could tell that it is obviously tracking through these areas here, expecting heavy precipitation. So again, flooding will be a concern with this system, as we do anticipate 2 to 5 inches of precipitation in the reds, and we even have some browns in there indicating 5 inches plus. So some major flooding is still going to be a possibility here. So again, it is rapidly declining in intensity. That does not mean it won't be a heavy rainmaker, as it is expected to be one for multiple days here coming up. The southeast as well, just day over day over day, seeing thunderstorms, does bring 2 to 5 inches of precipitation for this corridor as well. Very interesting stuff. Now, as we dive into the Storm Prediction Center outlook here for today on Monday, July 8th, I do realize this video is coming out a little bit late, so this is just the tail end of the day today. We do see that there is a pretty large general thunderstorm risk area across a lot of the central and eastern states, as well as a second one here for New Hampshire and Maine, a little bit split off from the rest, a little interesting there. We have a whopping 4 marginal risk areas in the darker greens where we expect isolated severe weather to be possible. The yellow there for Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas is going to be your level 2 slight risk, where we expect scattered about severe weather to occur. And then your orange there for Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas is where we have a level 3 enhanced risk, with a little bit more widespread severe weather being possible for the day today. Now for day 2 on Tuesday, July 9th, tomorrow from the time I'm making this video, we can see that there is another very large general thunderstorm risk area here across a lot of the west, central, and eastern states, actually, with a little gap. Pretty interesting again. We keep getting these interesting shapes every day here with these. But again, these lighter green areas are going to be where we expect general thunderstorms, but anything is possible, so heed every watch, warning, and advisory. We see in the darker green areas there, once again, we do expect isolated severe weather to be possible, both for southern New England there, and then some of the southern Ohio Valley and upper or Midwest in general as well. For day 3 on Wednesday, July 10th here, we once again have a wacky looking, very large general thunderstorm risk area in all of the lighter green regions, which again, I've talked about it for a few weeks now, but in these summer days, you can expect this. You know, you can't really rule out thunderstorms because the humidity and temperatures are so high that there is a chance, but it's just a passing chance, and you know, you do get them, you do miss on them sometimes. But overall, there's going to be most days a chance of thunderstorms for a majority of these areas. And that's why we get these very large general thunderstorm risk areas in the summer time like this. Now, we do have a marginal risk for day 3 on Wednesday, July 10th, and that's going to be for portions of Ohio, northern Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey, and southern New York there, where again, we do expect isolated severe weather to be possible. Let's dive into the temperature pattern. We have obviously been quite warm in the east here, as well as the west, with cooler temperatures prevailing over the central states. This all looks to kind of get shaken up very soon, as we see this colder air mass shifts kind of more towards the east here, especially the Midwest, Ohio Valley, and South Central states here, where it was kind of over the northern plains and central plains. It has shifted quite a bit further southeast, with still some above average temperatures along that eastern seaboard, with the west as a whole seeing a very massive area of heat prevailing for multiple days here. Let's keep going, and we see that the east does warm up once again, as well as the west. But another cool down is perhaps on the way for Wednesday the 17th, Thursday into that weekend, where we do see some blues reach the eastern seaboard. This might be a nice relief from this major heat that we've been seeing for a couple of weeks now. And then it does look like things are going to be warming up there in the long range. Certainly something to watch for in the long range. Of course, we do upload every single day, so we will be keeping you guys up to date with all of these things. So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell icon as well for daily notifications when we upload, so you never miss one. Be sure to like the video if you did enjoy it. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.